13-month-old was allegedly gone after by a Pennsylvania police officer, Stephen Kyle Cugini. A member of the York City Police Department was arrested without incident on Tuesday, April 16th, following an investigation by Pennsylvania State Police. According to a press release from the state police, the investigation into Kogini, age 28, began after officers received a, quote, report of severe bruising of a 13-month-old. Following the alleged crime that police stated happened somewhere between April 11th through the 15th, the toddler was transported to Hershey Medical Center, where her injuries were evaluated by Pennsylvania State Police officers and other teams. The investigation showed that the baby, identified as a female, quote, suffered certain injuries and very severe bruising. As reported citing charging documents, that Sugini first blamed the toddler's injuries on diaper rash, a fall, and the family dog. After being questioned by police, he allegedly admitted that the injuries occurred while the child was alone under his care. Sugini was arrested and charged that include R and aggravated indecent assault. He is being held at the county jail on $200,000 bail. After reports of the arrest surfaced, York City Police Commissioner Michael Mudrow issued a statement confirming that Sugini is a member of their department. Quote, "It has come to our attention a member of the department was arrested for indecent of alleged misconduct and criminal behavior occurring in this county. Per our protocol, the individual has been immediately suspended as the investigation continues and the city looks to take appropriate actions." His statement continued, "As everyone knows, I will always be the first to fight and advocate for our people, but they also know, number one, how I feel about kids, and number two, that I hold my officers to the highest of standards when it comes to representing the department and engaging with the community." The commissioner also stated that he would be the first to take swift and definitive action if the allegations are founded.
The baby's mother initially told police the bruising happened during a fall in the bathtub at their Elizabethville home and later due to an accident with the family dog. Police say Cugini made similar statements, but investigators revealed text messages retrieved from the mother's phone show Cugini acknowledging responsibility for the baby's bruises.
Another one.
The baby's mother initially told police the bruising happened during a fall in the bathtub at their Elizabethville home and later due to an accident with the family dog. Police say Cugini made similar statements, but investigators revealed text messages retrieved from the mother's phone show Cugini acknowledging responsibility for the baby's bruises.
He was your man. He was your boy.
You grew up with him.
Now, what I want people to pay very, 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 very close attention to is the fact that, yes, they showed his face. They told you what he was associated with, the police and the army. They showed the pictures of that as well. They also told you exactly what it was that he did. The one thing that they left out, you want to know what that is? Is he going to be on the registry? Is he going to be there forever? Is he going to realistically face any type of prison time? Then on top of that, where is the picture of the mom? How are you going to sit up here and say that as a mother, this is how my child, this is how this took place, and this is how this happened? How are you going to sit up there and say that without blinking? You can be beyond a shadow of a doubt, as if you 100% know. How are you going to do that? Oh, that's right, because you were in on it as well too. You knew who it was that this man is. He showed you this. He told you this. You also might have the same interest as he does as well. And you decided to procreate and have a child directly with him and allow this to happen. Throw her in prison forever. Throw her in there forever. Like I keep saying, how these women escape knowing scot-free and nobody calls us out is ridiculous. It's already enough that we got him that sat up there and caused this whole situation in this mess. He did it. He performed the actions. But you got the woman, the mother, covering. He's not even a father. And she's sitting up there covering for this man. Covering. Because she allowed him into the life of that child. She allowed him to be around that child, a man of which, quote unquote, as most would say, she does not know from a can of paint. But I feel like as though she knew exactly who it was that she was dealing with. who it is that she was messing with. She knew this. And she allowed this dude to do this. And then she wanted to make excuses for how this could have happened. She wanted to body block and cover for how this could have happened. And then not only that, but the media and the police department are also doing their best to cover for him. None of them wanted to call him by the name that he actually is. None of them want to realistically hold him fully 100% accountable and let the world know who it is that this cop / military man really is. That's crazy. Even no matter the wrongs that he committed, they still give him grace and they still show him respect. Why? Because what he served? That's it. Why? Because he's a cop? Why? Because he's reflective of your father, your uncle, your grandfather, your son, your stepbrother. So because you, in a sense, see yourself or see somebody that you know within him, you're willing to forego all of the names, putting him on the registry, and making sure that he is going to be forever held accountable, made accountable, and use him as a star example of the individuals that are out here amongst children that work in the armed forces, that work as police officers, who do this every single day without getting caught. And I promise you, there are people that he worked with, both in the military and that are cops, that do the exact same thing. I promise you, if people were to literally take out the time and go through records dealing with cops over the last 10 years, you will see an abundance of these types of cops throughout multiple precincts. You will see multitudes of these men who are in uniform that have committed these exact same acts, if not worse. But yet you never hear about it. They make sure to put a few stories out there to cover for the other men that are doing this on a continuous everyday basis, and they're allowed to perform these actions and to do this continuously. And people wonder why it is that I make these videos and I tell people that adults do not care about kids. The media is showing you that they don't care about kids. Yes, they pointed out the problem. They told you what the issue was, but yet there's no resolution. There is no solution specifically to this. This is a man with two different coats, literally. Armed forces, cop. Cop, armed forces. Both are positions of power. Both positions allow him access to a great deal of many things. Both jobs allow him, no matter what he does, to always be seen and deemed as the good guy, to always be redeemable. Like I said, it's crazy. And they're literally telling and showing this directly to you by way of the media and how it is that they specifically treat their